All right, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. It is Thursday, and we are getting ready for the post notifications to go out. And we are going to be live in just about, we are live, but we're going to go officially live at 7:30. And this is the pre-show. That's right, the pre-show to Have Faith, Let It Begin. That usually starts about 7:25, 7:27-ish. Try to get in there a couple minutes before we go on live so that everybody is given the opportunity to jump on right before we start at 7:30 a.m. live. And there they go. The post notifications are officially out. My name is Angel. I'm the host of Have Faith, Let It Begin. And I'm getting better and better each day. I'm still a little nasally, but I'm still coughing at night. And, of course, still waking up in the middle of the night for Ariel. But I just dropped her off at Abuela's house, a.k.a. Grandma's house. Getting ready for another show, another opportunity to sit with you. Last night's wedding anniversary was a success. We had a great evening dinner. Big shout out to Tony Baffa's restaurant. Awesome Italian food. I had spaghetti and meatballs. I forget what my wife had. A chicken carbonara. I think it was carbonara, if I said that right. But it was a great meal. We had so much food, we didn't even have dessert. I bought my wife a cannoli cake, so we'll have some of that and then go from there. All right, folks. Reminder, we'll just do a little business here. Reminder, we're available on all platforms at havefaithletitbegin.com. You can download us on any podcast that offers podcasts, from Spreaker to iTunes to Podcast Player, SoundCloud, CastBox Player, iHeartRadio, and Tumblr. We're available on all those platforms. We have our YouTube channel as well, and you can listen to us there. You can Google us at havefaithletitbegin.com, and just put in, actually in Google, just put in Have Faith, Let It Begin, and you'll get the last 3 episodes posted for the week, and you can listen to us there as well if you have no opportunity to do so with your phone. With that being said, everybody, it is Thursday, and it's a Throwback Thursday, so we're going to have a throwback episode, and it's going to be called Family Vacations. Remember when? All right, let's get started with another rendition of Have Faith, Let It Begin, and we're going to do it the same way we always do it, live. When I was a child, my mom always told me, Angel, when you were born, all the angels came from heaven. Do you know why? Because you're special. On June 16, 2018, I launched my show, Have Faith, Let It Begin. I always wanted to change the world, share my personal testimony, share real-life stories and motivational topics to set out to go out and change the world. Join me each and every week, Monday through Friday at 6 a.m., because this is a show all about faith. My name is Angel, and welcome to Have Faith, Let It Begin.
Hi, I am Mia. You're listening to Have Faith, Let It Begin.
Hi, my name is Isabella, and you're listening to Have Faith, Let It Begin. Hello, my name is Amari, and today we are back on another episode of Have Faith and Let's Begin.
Hey, this is Freddie, and you're listening to Have Faith, Let It Begin.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode, another live edition, 7:30 Eastern Time. My name is Angel, and this is Have Faith, Let It Begin. Today is Thursday, June 13th, 2019. Folks, let's get started with today's episode. It is all about summer vacation. It is about family vacations. I'm still sick, so bear with me. I apologize. I wish I had a mute button when I cough, but I do not at this very moment. Folks, let's do it. Remember when we used to have a vacation? You remember when we used to have summer vacations, family vacations? School would end, and we would prepare ourselves for a nonstop, what seemed to be endless summer. We would wake up very early in the morning, which is ironic because when school is around, none of us like to wake up early, but when it's summer vacation, you wake up really bright and early, getting ready to tackle on the world, go outside, and back in the day, we used to play things like manhunt, tag, we used to play wiffle ball, we used to go out there and do all different types of things. Mother May I, Simon Says, boy, am I showing my age. And some of us in the city would play with jump rope and Of course, you have hopscotch. There's so many things that we used to do. I remember when we used to wake up in the morning and go to the video store, gaming store. Me and my friend Chris, at the time, we used to go to the place called JJ&D, and we would go in there, and it would be 2 for 1. So you get 2 games for the price of 1. I think the games would cost us $2.11 to rent. And we would rent video games, play them, try to beat them in time to return them, and then do it again the next day. Yeah, remember when. But remember when we used to have summer vacation? When our families would get together and take a trip. Where did you go when you were young? Some of us went to the most popular place, Disneyland. It's funny, I've got an ironic story about that. When I was in 4th grade, so it was on 1988-ish, I want to say, my father and mother decided to take our whole family to Disneyland, and of course in Florida. And I hope I have that right, because I know there's a Disneyland and a Disney World, but it was Disneyland, and it was in Florida. And this is before MGM Studios was even around. Back then it was Disneyland, Epcot Center, Wet n Wild was huge, and it was a road trip. We had a huge station wagon, kind of like Wally World. I swear, we were the original, family vacation before the National Lampoon's Vacation came out. We were the originals, I tell you, because my parents would go all out. I remember we set up and set to go on vacation. My dad had bought this huge carry-on. It was like a carry-on luggage, and it sat on top of the van, and it was gray on the bottom, white on top, had like a bumblebee logo, and that's where we stored all our clothes and stuff that we couldn't fit, because we were, there's 2 parents, my grandmother, and then you have 3 boys and 1 girl, and a dog. The family dog went too, Gidget, and that was our dog's name. We set on the road, and we hit different places and stopped in different locations, and every time we stayed in a hotel, we had to have a pool. We'd go crazy and have Kentucky Fried Chicken, if I can say that, and we would just have nothing but laughs. My brother actually recorded the audio on a lot of our trip, but I don't know where that is to this day. I wish we had it, because my grandmother was hysterical on that trip. But anyway, the point I'm trying to get at, as I'm rambling, is when we got to Disneyland, this is the part of the story. We finally get to Disneyland, and my dad's like, obviously if you've been there, there's a lot of parking. By the way, it's raining, so you're hearing the raindrops hit my windshield wipers this morning. So we get to Disneyland, and we know there's tons of parking. So my dad's like, you know what, this is going to be okay, because we're going to be the only one with the big thing on top of our car. Just remember, we're the only ones with the big, I'll call it a clothing cap on top of the station wagon. And we'll be able to identify the vehicle. What my dad didn't realize was that was a very popular item. So almost every station wagon had the same one. Well, when we were leaving Disneyland, we couldn't find the vehicle. We could not find it to save our life. We were scouring, going crazy for hours and hours. Literally hours, almost 2 hours. We couldn't find the vehicle. Security was helping us. And the funny story is, my 2 brothers, they were on their own looking for the car, and they're like, we found it. So they get in the car, and they get in the back seat, and they're like, oh, yeah, we finally got the car. This is great. And then all of a sudden they look at it, and they're like, wait a minute. The car never had, blue interior. And they're like, yeah, you're right. And they're like, this is not the right car. They got in the wrong car. So they got out, and they just jumped right out. They thought it was hysterical. What I found out later is that my father, my mom, and myself, and I think my sister was with us, we were trying to find a car, and somebody stopped that had a similar station wagon, and they offered to take us in their car to help us look around. The second we got in the vehicle, it started to pour and rain. And eventually we found the car. So that, to this day, is the biggest joke. When we talk about our trip, we always talk about how we lost the car for 2 hours. the funny thing about it is myself, my brothers, and my sister, we really didn't care too much for Disneyland. And I'm not saying that as a disrespect to Disneyland. We just weren't brought up with Disney. We actually enjoyed Wet n Wild. So we traded in our tickets to go, instead of going for the second day, and we went to Wet n Wild for 2 days straight because we really had more fun at the water park. My grandmother almost drowned in 2 feet of water because when she went down the slide, she thought the pool was 8 feet deep, and she's swimming, and she just starts wailing her hands. My dad's like, just stand up, it's only 2 feet of water. Yeah, so I guess the question I'm posing to all of you is, it's summertime, and summer's officially right around the corner. I'm curious what type of family vacations you had, what type of family funds vacations do you have planned, and what funny stories would you like to share with us? I would love for you to send me an audio clip of a story, and I'm going to air it on the show. So that's where I'm going to leave you today. It's about spending time with your family, spending time with loved ones, being together, and remembering the good times and creating new memories. So as all of you are venturing out this summer and you're having summer vacations with your families, even if you're a teenager and you started thinking that maybe you're too cool to hang out with your mom and dad, cherish the moments. Cherish them, because they last a lifetime, but they are so quick. And it's so important to remember the good times and remember all that your parents will do for you just to put a smile on your face and to create memories that'll last a lifetime. For Have Faith, Let It Begin. My name is Angel. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you for listening to another episode of Have Faith, Let It Begin. That's right, Ariel. We're done with another show. And it's always great to have this show with you, my love. We're going to encourage each and every person to listen to our show every single weekday. That's right, you and I are going to help change the world. Do you think that you can do that for me? Huh? Yeah, you know you can. She does. We want to let you know, and yes, we encourage you to listen to our show each and every weekday, and it's going to be live at 7:30. Make sure you're subscribed to our show. Make sure you get ready, fasten those seatbelts, because Ariel and I and my family are going to bring you a new topic, a new story each and every day, right? Isn't that right, Ariel? Yeah. And she's smiling at me. Guys, enjoy your day. Don't forget, everybody, we're available at HaveFaithLetItBegin.com, and you can email me personally, Angel@HaveFaithLetItBegin.com. If you send us an audio clip of your vacation time and a funny story, we will air it on this show. Have a great day. God bless.